I'm gonna teach you a simple 4-step sales process so that you can set more appointments, get more presentations, and ultimately walk away with more signed listing contracts. Step number 1, it's all about contacts. Now, when I built my business in the mid-2000s, I had to make a lot of phone calls. Today, it doesn't require as many phone calls as it did back then. Technology is shifting, but you still need to be reaching out to as many people as possible. Here's my rule of thumb. Call 100 people a day and reach out to 80 people digitally. That could be a text message, it could be an email, it could be a phone call. But here's the catch, or it could be even a voice note. But here's the catch. You gotta make it specific to the person. You cannot be just blasting a large text message or the same video out to every single one. It's gotta be personalized. Step number 2, out of these 100 calls and these 80 reach outs digitally, you gotta make sure that you're having a meaningful conversation. Here's the key number, 30 meaningful conversations a day. This is where you're looking to add value to other people's lives. This is where you're finding out what you can do to just make their day a little bit better. And, oh, hey, by the way, who should I have on my radar that's thinking of making a move in the next 12 months or so? Which leads me to step number 3. One of the most important steps. You gotta be setting 1 to 2 appointments every day, 5 or more every single week. But you might be thinking, Colton, I can't set a listing appointment a day. No. I'm not asking you to do that. I'm saying 1 to 2 appointments a day of one of the 3 styles of appointments. 1, it is a listing presentation. You gotta get to where you're presenting. 2, it's a buyer presentation. And 3, which even if you can't get a listing or buyer presentation, absolutely, you can get a networking presentation. Still to this day, I track all of my conversations every single day because I know I've gotta be having conversation. Which leads me to step number 4. Once I set the appointment, I gotta show up and I gotta present. How we can present today is so much different than 2015. You can literally do your listing presentations, buyer presentations, and even your networking presentations right here on camera via Zoom. Literally, all of my listing presentations I step into, if I do them anymore with my team, is via Zoom. All of my networking presentations and conversations are via Zoom. I had a new agent that wants to join my downline in Reel the other day here in Utah. He said, hey, should we get together for lunch? I said, no, dude. I don't have time to drive through traffic 40 minutes, to sit down for 40 minutes and have lunch, to then drive back for 40 minutes. Let's hop on Zoom. I'm gonna eat my spaghetti while we talk. How about that? And guess what? You'll be able to get more effective and more efficient with your time. But let's just go over the 4 steps again. Number 1, you gotta be having 100 calls via phone every single day or reach outs digitally that lead to 30 meaningful conversations. That's step 2. And lead to step 3, 5 or more appointments, preferably 1 to 2 appointments set every single day, which leads to step number 3, where you're having 3 to 5 meetups, presentations, whether it's a listing presentation, buyer presentation, or networking presentation every time. Now, here's the rule of thumb I learned from one of my mentors, T. Harv Eker. You add so much freaking value to people's lives, when they show up, you monetize it. How do you monetize it? You get that listing contract signed, buyer contract signed, you buy the property, or you generate a referral. And today, with today's business model, like where I'm at Real Brokerage, you invite them to join your brokerage, and then you get to add them to your downline, participate in the stock share program. So here's what I recommend you do. Hit that freaking subscribe button right now. Make sure to check me out on Instagram, and let's connect on your business discovery call. We'll see you soon.